Hey guys, what's up? This is Akash, holistic health practitioner, certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to discuss how many carbohydrates you should eat every day. How many carbs you should eat every day. On one side, you have paleo and ketogenic advocates who focus on low or a no carb diet approach. Whereas on the other side, there are people and experts who swear by a high carb diet approach. So who's right and who's wrong? Well, I believe no one is right and no one is wrong. Okay, what I mean by that is that we all are genetically different and we thrive on different foods based on a body type, dietary preferences, and culture. With that being said, consider this table. In this table, I have divided carbohydrate intake in three categories: low, moderate, and high. If someone says that he's on a low carb diet, what he means by that, he's consuming less than 100 grams of carbohydrates per day. Column 3, on the other hand, denotes a moderate carb approach where 20 to 40% of calories comes from carbs. Now the question is, what column should you be in? Again, most people will assume that it's based on your goals. So if you want to lose weight, it's better to be in column 2 or 3, as studies have shown that low to moderate carb diet approach works. Now in today's world, I would like to think that there's an element of truth in that, because most carbohydrates that you get in the market are processed or refined, which can have a negative effect on your health. Moving on, if you're an endurance athlete or a weightlifter, your preference would be towards column 4, where more than 40% of calories are coming from carbs. Calculating your carbohydrate intake based on your activity and health goal is just part of the story, just one side of the story. What people really miss is the fact that your macronutrient ratio is based on your culture and dietary preference. Let me give you an example to illustrate this better. Say you're from New Delhi and your diet is predominantly carb based. 60% of your calories come from carb sources like chapatis, white rice, whole wheat bread, cereals, etc. Okay, so now you come to me and you say, Akash, I want to lose weight, and me being a low carb diet guru, I tell you to reduce your calories from carbs from 60% to 20%. Okay, so you place your trust in me and you start following that low carb diet. Okay, so what happens after a period of few weeks following that diet? You start to waver. You start to crave those high carb foods like chapatis and rice, etc. Okay, why do you crave those foods? Because that's what you have eaten all your life. That's what your parents have eaten all their life. That's what is cooked at your home every single day. Imagine this scenario where you're sitting with your family at the dinner table and each of your family member is enjoying a wholesome Indian meal, whereas you are sitting in one corner and following the diet that I have given you, the low carb diet, which devoids you of certain foods like chapatis and rice. So so what happens after a month or so? You give in and you include all the carbs back in your diet. And what happens then? You gain all the weight back. So instead of following trendy diets like paleo, ketogenic, or any low carb diet, I highly recommend that you stick with a diet that is relevant to your culture and dietary preference, even if it means that 60 to 70% of your calories are coming from carb sources. Okay. In an upcoming video, I will discuss what type of carbs you should be eating, and I will distinguish the good carbs from the bad carbs, and I will use the concept of glycemic index, which is one of the most important concepts that you should understand if you want to stay lean. Okay, so subscribe to my channel to get any updates whenever a new video is released, and thank you for watching.